So let's get to our final segment, NFL award predictions presented by your boy Tommy. Tommy, let's go, man. What's your predictions?
All right, so let's just get right to it, right? So we've got let's start with the you know what? Let's do MVP last. Let's do MVP last. Let's do the rookie of the year awards. So we got defensive rookie of the year, the finalists: Cooper DeJean, Braden Fisk, Quinion Mitchell, Chop Robinson, and Jared Verse. This is an easy pick. It's Jared Verse. I mean, this guy was just
Dog.
dominant all year. Really helped that Rams front. They I mean, he in the postseason, he looked the part. He looks like he's a guy who's going to be a top edge rusher in this league for a while. So to me, that's an easy pick. Jared Verse, defensive rookie of the year, much deserved as well. He had a fantastic season. And then we're going to move on to offensive rookie of the year. You've got Bowers, Daniels, Neighbors, Nix, and Brian Thomas. And that is a tough selection, but you got to go Jaden Daniels. I mean, what he did to Washington this year was transformational. I mean, they are an entirely different team. He built up the confidence of that entire roster. Not only was he very effective on the field, like I said, like in the locker room, I mean, they had a whole different vibe and energy to them. What he did was just set Washington up, and they've got so much cap space this offseason, and they're only gonna get better. But man, Brian Thomas was phenomenal. Neighbors is
Yeah.
great. Nick's looks really good. But Bowers is generational. But I gotta get it to Jaden Daniels. I mean, he transformed that team. All right, then let's jump to offensive player of the year. You've got Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, Saquon, Derrick Henry, and Lamar. I'm down to Chase and Saquon, but the way that Saquon just
You gotta give it to
completely
Saquon.
elevated the Eagles,
Yeah.
it's Saquon Barkley all day. I mean, he nearly broke the rushing record, and he would have if he played that last game. And I know he played an extra game for when the record was broken, but nevertheless, it was just hilarious this season how good Saquon Barkley was. It's just automatic. So Saquon for me there. And then let's jump to defensive player of the year. We've got Zach Bond, Miles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, Pat Sertan, and TJ Watt. I'm going to take Pat Sertan. Although I want to, Miles Garrett's up there. I'm going to take Pat Sertan. Sertan was phenomenal this year, just phenomenal. I mean, he was locked down so good all season long. Not a lot of corners win this award, so I'd love to see him kind of change that and get the defensive player of the year there because I think he deserves it. He was just phenomenal all year long. And let's get to the big pick, the
The big
MVP.
one. The big
The
one.
finalists, the finalists, we've got Josh Allen, Saquon, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Lamar Jackson. It's a two-man race. We've all known it's been a two-man race for a while now between Josh Allen and Lamar. Lamar Jackson's my MVP. We're talking
Oh,
we're talking about a guy. We're talking about a guy that has won two MVPs and then turned around and had the best season of his career. Is it stale? Yes, and
crazy.
it might be a little stale. But how can you not give it to the guy? I
Mhm.
mean, he was statistically better than Josh Allen, and in my opinion, a harder scheme to be better than. Like, it's tough because like both really do deserve it. Both really do. Like, this isn't me taking from Josh Allen. Like, obviously, only one can win, and I've got to give it to the guy who's having his best season yet after winning two MVPs. I mean, and the way I look at it, right, is if you're a defensive coordinator and you have to game plan a quarterback, which one is going to have you up the latest at night? Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson? To me, it's Lamar, you
Mhm.
know? And Lamar had Derrick Henry this year, which definitely helped him out. But it's not his fault that his front office made a nice signing there. And Lamar came out and balled out and did the same thing. And so I know he lost the final head to head, but he beat Josh Allen in the regular season. Um, and so, yeah, I'm taking Lamar. Lamar's my MVP.
Nice, nice. Well, hey, there are your predictions presented by Tommy. If you guys, tell us what you think. In the comment section, do you agree with Tommy's predictions? Do you disagree? What do you think? Always engage with us and leave a comment. Also, like and subscribe this show, guys. Thanks again, and we will be back next week with more different topics. Till then, 12th man out.